Welcome to Vicky's Vlog Spot, your official vlogger. This is gonna be about the Mysore and Coorg Diaries. Hope you enjoy this video. Welcome to Vicky's Vlog Spot. My tour was handled by Venus Yatra, the contact card of whom is present in the next slide and also present in the description. You can get in touch with him for the best prices, and his tour packages include the cab, stay at Mysore, and the stay at Coorg. Mysore, officially known as Mysuru, is one of the important travel destinations in Karnataka. It is very well connected via rail and road and also flight with all major cities in India. Mysore is also known as the city of palaces, which has a total of 7 palaces in it. Vadiyar kings were the people who were ruling over Mysore, and for a brief duration it was ruled by Tipu Sultan. The main seat of Vadiyar is also known as the Mysore Palace, which is an important tourist attraction for all the people coming over to Mysore. So let's just jump in to my Mysore and Coorg diaries. My tour kicked off with Chamundi Hills, which is located at an approximate distance of 13 kilometers from the Mysore junction. This particular place is dedicated to Lord Chamundi, who is also known as Mahishasura Mardini. And on my way back to the city, I came across a sand museum which has an entry ticket of rupees 10 for the adults and rupees 5 for children. It is one of the major attractions in the city. If you wish, sand art could be a really good art form. In addition to it, this is a non-governmental organization, so it has no ties to the government. This is a private run looking spot. And in addition to it, there is a place where it captures all the major ethnicity in India and all the past histories of India. Hope you enjoy the photos which are present along with it. The Samundi Hills and the Sand Museum, I head straight to the Mysore Palace. One thing you should note here is slippers and boots are not allowed inside the palace. There is a counter where you could deposit them at a very minimal cost. Once done with Chamundi Palace, the Sand Museum and the Mysore Palace, make sure you visit the Brindavan Gardens, and especially during the evenings. The water show, the light show is really awesome. And there is a boating between the north side of the park and the south side of the park, which are separated by a small bridge. The photos and the videos are present here along with my vlog. My second day of travel started with a visit to Srirangam Patnam Temple. Unfortunately, I was not allowed to take any photos over there. And after this, I went to the dungeons, which served as a prison for the kings over there. And after this, we hit the cemetery of Tipu Sultan, which is located close by to these dungeons. Post this, you just make sure you visit the summer palace of Tipu Sultan. And I offer you one trivia over here. From Srirangam, there is a place known as Melkote, which is located at 30 kilometers from Srirangam. They don't celebrate the history of Diwali, the reason being that Tipu Sultan slaughtered many Hindus in Melkota in the year 1830s or 1816. This resulted in the people taking a vow that they won't celebrate Diwali since that day. Visiting the summer palace of Tipu Sultan, I hit the road straight to Coorg. The first place I visited was Nizarka Dharma. The entry ticket was approximately 30 rupees per individual, and it offered me a variety of options like a boating, zip line, stroll through the forest, and a mini waterfall, which was really awesome. It also had an option for a food court and also shops wherein you can buy your stroll materials and also have a really good watches at a very cheap cost. And after this, I went into Kushanaga, which was one of the Tibetan settlements formed during the Rajiv Gandhi's tenure. It had a monastery in it as expected. It was similar to Shimla, but this was a bit different. It had a Tibetan eateries out there and also a South Indian eateries. Here we also had an option to buy out homemade chocolates in vanilla and chocolate flavors. Do visit those shops if you go there. After visiting the Kushalnagar monastery, I checked into the hotel room which was booked for me. It was a homestay and it was a gorgeous one, to be honest. This is located close by to the bypass which connects Coorg with Mysore, 20 minutes from Omkareshwara Temple and 20 minutes from the Madikeri Fort. And to be really honest with you, this is a pretty center spot for all these three places. And it was really awesome stay. The contact information is provided in the subsequent slide and a small clips of how the homestay was is also provided. They provided me a complimentary breakfast for all the 3 days I stayed there. Plus another info for you. This breakfast that they gave was purely homemade. Next day started with a visit to the Omkareshwara Temple, which is dedicated to Lord Shiva. Since it was a temple again, I was not allowed to take any photos inside of the temple, but I was able to capture some from the outside. Hope you enjoy the photos. After that, I visited the Madikeri Fort, Raja's tomb, and the Raja's seat. Raja's seat is a prime attraction over here and a must to visit during the evenings. This is a garden and it was a really awesome place. And apart from this, you have to visit the Dobare Elephant Camp. This, be sure you visit during the weekdays, and that too try to go in early, very early. If you believe that you're going to go in the morning, make sure that you are there by 6 a.m. in order to get a boat, or in the afternoon 12:30 p.m. The reason I'm saying so, I went in there by 1:30, stood there till 4:30. I was not able to get a ticket to visit the Dobare Elephant Camp. But you have an option alternate for it. The Dobare Elephant Camp has a resort. Try to book that and they'll give you a complimentary camp visit. Hope you enjoy this particular slide of mine. Just take a look at the snaps that I visited there. Yeah, and I also forgot there is another falls called the Abe Falls, which is a seriously good place to visit. Take a look at the snaps I took there. My third day of sightseeing in Coorg started with my visit to Talakaveri. And this Talakaveri is a border between Karnataka and Kerala. Once you cross over through Talakaveri, you will be having a chance to visit Wayanad. And this Talakaveri offers you a pretty small trek, but the top of it, once you go there, you are in for an excellent view. And once back from Talakaveri, you can visit a Triveni Sangamam, and en route to your hotel room, you can visit a coffee plantation, the snaps of which are present. And I didn't attach the snaps of Triveni Sangamam, the reason being that I just went there in for a holy dip and I was not able to take any photos due to the restrictions I had. And hope you enjoy this diary of mine. Take a look and you'll find it pretty awesome. Leave your comments in the comment section and remember one thing. All you need to do here is watch the video, subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it. For this is Vicky's vlog, your official vlogger. here with three places of which the photos are not attached. One is that in Coorg there is a small trek which you can go using a jeep. They'll arrange it. Just speak with your cab driver with whom you're going in. Second is the viewpoint from the Chamundi Hills. It's a really gorgeous place. Do take a look. The third is the malls in Mysore. But I put winds to caution here. The reason? If you're from a really big metro cities like Chennai, Bangalore, Kolkata, Mumbai, Delhi or somewhere else, the mall of Mysore will be really small one. Just take a look. I hope you find this video interesting. Do subscribe to Vicky's Vlog, your official vlogger.